Hi and welcome, dear Sagittarius, to this March 2024 reading. I am very excited that all of the Sagittarius people, Sagittarius connected people, Sagittarius identifying people are here today. And we will have a look at a general energy in the beginning of the reading and a relationship situation in the second part of the reading. Very excited to look into your cards. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of excitement energy, which is not surprising for Sagittarius. So yeah, let's see what's going on and what the cards want to talk about. The Star in the reverse. Well, the Star in the reverse. I will kind of censor this card a little bit because she is very naked. I'm not quite sure what I do with this for now. I will get more context because I don't want to comment. One thing I want to say is maybe there's a little bit of impatience. Ooh, Ten of Swords. But I mean, that would be just... that would be something that's a logical step after a Ten of Swords. It seems like something happened or something has to fully end right now, and that might be just putting you in a position where it's a little hard to trust. A little hard to trust yourself, a little hard to trust the situation you're in, a little hard to trust the position you're in, and it might be a little hard to find the hope in this whole situation. Ten of Swords, it doesn't have to be this super drastic thing, but it can, of course, be something that has to end, or where we are deciding we need to end a thing for good, especially when it comes to our mind. This is not a way forward anymore. This is not a strategy forward anymore. This is not how our thinking works anymore. We really need to make a clear cut. So the Ten of Swords is a clear cut. A clear cut, of course, can leave you a little lost. Star in the reverse, because all of a sudden there's a part of you just gone, and it might be confusing, it might leave a hole, but at the same time it might open up possibilities for learning, for growing, for healing. I'm thinking of, with the Ten of Swords, I'm thinking also about, you know, surgery and just cutting something out. And sometimes it's just the radical way to cut something out is sometimes the best way. But still the body, and it could be about the body because we have this very body conscious card here with the Star card. Sometimes it's best for the body, for the recovery, even though in the moment it might feel like a little shocking, and it might have us a little disoriented also, I want to say, because with the Star card we can get disoriented when it's in the reverse. When it's upright, we're very much like, oh, I'm at the right place at the right time, and I'm really feeling myself, and there's no hurry, and I know where I'm going, and I'm just like set here on this planet for a reason, and I know my place. And when the Star card is in the reverse, of course, we might feel a little dislocated or dissociated or disoriented because of something that needed to be cut out, you know. That's okay, just be gentle to yourself as much as you can. It's interesting because there is already movement coming faster than you think. This is, even though this might feel more drastic in a sense of being stuck maybe, than it actually is, because we have an Eight of Wands already here. So Eight of Wands is saying fast movement, things are happening, things are moving forward, things are all happening at once. It's like, even though the Star card is a big card, of course, it's a major arcana, you will not stay here for too long. I really think it's something about the psyche, maybe, that it's just the psyche needs a second. It might feel like losing yourself a little bit for a second, and that's scary, of course, and that's intense, but it will be over in a, heartbeat. The World card is, it's part of the process of bringing something to a close, bringing something to fruition, bringing something to an end. This is part of the whole process. So the process is still going on. But don't get discouraged, or don't get scared, or I don't see you getting scared, but I think it's about trusting and accepting that we need this moment of dissociating, I want to say, to be able to kind of process this whole thing and really bring things to full circle. World card in the reverse, as I said, it's not completely done yet, but you're on your way, and it's a big deal. It's like not a little tiny station. The World card, it's like a big deal. Justice card is here, so justice will be served. Devil in the reverse I like to see, because it's really us detaching from things that control us in whatever, however that resonates with you. So, okay. Whew. I need to breathe for this. Yeah, breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Sagittarius. Let's see how this could affect your relationships, or what relationships want to bring to the table. This is all relationships, doesn't have to be romantic. It can be also a work colleague, a family member, a kid, a pet, or any other relationship that you have. It could be something, maybe you had a confrontation with a guy on the street. I don't know. I don't know about your life, Sagittarius. I don't know what you do. I'm just reading the cards. Leave me alone. This other person, Eight of Swords in the reverse, I like it because a person might be able to step out of an old thought pattern that's been controlling them a little too much. So there might be some movement, therefore, especially when it comes to communication. They might be able to see things differently, especially see their own patterns differently. You're in the Hanged Man. I mean, it's interesting. What these people or this person is doing, you are in the process of, but on a much more deeper level, the Hanged Man. It seems like there is a sense of being stuck in this connection, and a person might just come out of a way of thinking that has been hindering them or holding them back. But you are also in a situation where you feel like there's restrictions, but you might see it as a much more spiritual lesson and a chance to really grow and to find a deeper connection to yourself. You might be in a situation with a person where, and I want to do this because it's a beautiful card. You might be in a situation with a person where you feel like you're a little trapped through circumstance, and it's sometimes with the Hanged Man, it's not nobody's fault. You cannot blame shift. You cannot be like, but it's your fault that we are in this. It's nobody's fault, really. It's more like a challenging situation that came up, or maybe it is our fault that we subconsciously or unconsciously moved into a situation that is now restricting us. But this is a great chance for learning on a deeper spiritual level and for gaining new perspectives and more strength. She's strengthening her body also, so this could be strengthening the body as well. Okay, what's the connecting? Two of Wands, I like it. With the Two of Wands, we do have the possibility to gain more control over the moment, make decisions in the moment that move us forward. I think making these decisions together is the way to go, getting a hold of the moment. The Two of Wands for me is getting control over the moment, over the now, over the present, and maybe making a plan, making these little day by day steps, taking these little steps to create a vision that is giving us a little more hope to move forward. This is also connected to Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is saying like, okay, we need to let go, or we want to let go of an old sense of security that is not working anymore. Maybe we have been holding on too tight to a stable foundation, whatever that means. And it's time to loosen your grip a little bit. It might not necessarily feel comfortable or feel like that's something that we want to do, Ace of Wands in the reverse, but still it is somewhat necessary here in the situation to be able to figure out a way forward. It's really about figuring out a way forward together here. Or yeah, I think figuring out a way together is accurate to say. Yeah, this person has maybe a hard time to act, or they might be a little immature when it comes to taking action. You're trying to stay light-hearted. That's very good. Three of Cups. I love it. Maybe it's really like a situation where you're like, well, let's just stay friends. If this is a romantic thing. Five of Swords in the reverse. Careful about your words. I'm not going to comment on that even more. Careful about how you use your words. Don't, or make sure you're not hurting anybody with your words. It's not about winning. It's about solutions. How is that something nobody ever says? How is that actually something in this world, in this day and age, that nobody ever wants to kind of live? It's not about winning, it's about finding solutions. That's what politics should be about. But people, yeah, anyway, I cannot go there. Let's not go there. Let's keep it light-hearted, which is the Three of Cups, and let's try to come from a place of joy and openness and connection. That's the Three of Cups. Even though this person might make it a little difficult, it could be very much, I see if you're a parent of a teenager, it could be very well a teenager. With this Page of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. And it might be hard to work together with them right now, but there's a chance. Okay, let's see what the Crowley deck wants to say. Oopsie, oh, it's already here. Okay, there's a chance for change, very, very clear. Circumstances are going to change. With the Princess of Pentacles, it's really like an actual indication that circumstances are already changing as we speak. There might be help also. Maybe there is help coming from the outside. Maybe you're dealing with a kid, a teenager that is also an earth sign, because this is also a page in reality. In this deck it's a princess, but it is also a young energy. So there's a chance to grow something sustainable that is working also in the future, and that is of value. A situation that becomes of value because we put the work in. Nice, love it, we love it. Okay. I want to dance. This standing table was the best decision ever because I'm not getting stuck in my hip anymore by all the sitting. So that's nice. I can only highly recommend. Okay, you're a healer. Your power helps heal others. Try to, of course, be responsible with how much you give away from your energy, because we don't want to get drained, especially when we are in this healing type of energy or healer type of energy. These are German cards. As you saw, you can follow my German channel as well. I have a German speaking channel. I'm from Vienna, Austria. That's where I live. And yeah, in the end, I want to just do a little pitch for a subscription for this channel. Maybe you have considered hitting the subscribe button on this channel, because, you know, these readings are, in my opinion, compared, and I don't want to shit talk about other readers, but as you've probably noticed, there is an immense amount of tarot readers on YouTube, and a lot of them are fairly new, and they have been blown up because they do a thing that is good for some people and easily consumable and stuff. I do a thing that is maybe a little more individual, and I want to keep it that way, and I think this still has the same, if not more, importance and quality on this place called YouTube. And I'm also an artist and musician, so that's why I sometimes cannot do these readings as regularly as I wish to, and that's why the algorithm, I think, that's my theory, I have no idea, I don't understand the algorithm, obviously, but that's my conclusion, that because it's not as regular, the content, as it's supposed to be for these tarot things, the algorithm doesn't favor me so much. So please, if you enjoy these kinds of readings that go a little, you know, underneath the surface, and maybe are a little more complex, if you enjoy this, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Please consider liking this channel even, or liking this video, and please consider commenting. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to do any of those things, but it would help me a lot. What else? You can check out the description box for all the information that you need about me, about my art, about my music, about how you can support this channel in different ways. And yeah, please come back if you enjoyed this reading. So thank you for being here, and I will talk to you soon.